Yes, welcome viewers. This is Wadidja. That's what did you do? What did you think? What did you enjoy? Here we are with another Warframe broadcast as we get to enjoy Nokko the FunGi. So let me just make sure we're up and going here on the channel. I guess we are. Hey Rose, good to see you in chat. Fantastic, fantastic. You're about to check out this FunGi and see, in the words of Victor of Skuldra, they're getting high off their own supply with the shrooms. So yeah, it's the shroom guy himself, and supposedly, what is he, Ureli's brother? You know, that's supposed to be part of the lore. And we got some really good new exotic skins here for Wukong. Quaitan. Hey, Nesta, good to see you. All right, fantastic. Thank you all for stopping through this early. This is awesome. And we got the teacher quest. That's what's up. I'm going to see what all we can get into and enjoy. And, yeah, we'll see what happens. Hopefully, we can enjoy this teacher quest and see what's going on. And I seem to be either too close to my camera. Hopefully I don't have some technical difficulties. Probably about to. Oh shit. Amateur hour.
I'm gonna do the teacher quest.
I'm gonna try to. I mean, is it long?
That is the dev said. Make him be like if he was Yareli's brother personality-wise. Then it
right. Right.
True. How are you?
Oh shit! I'm rolling with it, trying to fight this amateur hour camera here for a second. Hold on. Let me try to adjust this. I tell you, life has been wild. I mean, it's, you know, I cannot say that it has not been. Handling it as best I can. You know what I'm saying? Rolling along with it. Well, I'm telling you, life is it's a roller coaster ride.
Some serious pivotal lore though.
Yeah, that's what I'm in.
It's the tech rod.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. What's up? Yeah, because I was noticing the chats up in Discord, which was really good. Hey Rose, you mind popping the throwing the chat link for Discord up? And you said you finished some of your stories too, right? Something like that. I remember you mentioning something about your stories you were working on. You working on like a Halloween thing or something too. But was the teacher quest long? How long did it take to get through it?
I've been slacking, admittedly.
It's no worries, no worries. It'll be there when it's ready. You know what I'm saying? I know you won't disappoint. But anybody got any ideas about how long that teacher quest actually takes to get through? So don't.
It's not that long at all, really. Like what? 20
okay.
Max.
Yo, what's up, Bandito? Okay, fantastic there, Rose. Yeah, we'll go ahead and knock that out, because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get in, check out Nokko, see how high we can get off the supply. It's like 2 missions, okay. And, you know, do a little customization, see what's up with the options, you know what I'm saying? Get that nice deluxe pack and all that. And then rock out. Apologize about the camera issues. My son was in my room and it looked like he got to messing with my camera. And we got the rework on the Oberon. That's what's up. That's gonna be nice. I heard the damage. I was reading the comments up in Discord. Damage attenuation was like jacked up, and the community was like, "Oh hell to the no! Y'all better get it right." And so
Discord is weird for me on mobile. It won't let me link Discord stuff.
Okay.
Discord being weird or my device.
No worries. I got it. Yeah, folks, definitely come check us out at the Discord. Call it What Did You Enjoy? You know, what did you enjoy? What did you do? What did you think? And all the good folks you see coming through are part of it. And it's a
https://discord.gg/sx6mxyjwv. I'm in another server and everyone there is loving the changes and the frame. I primarily use Discord on mobile too, Rose. It definitely has its issues at times.
Right on. Okay, let me move my camera out the way. I love the music. I love the music. Very, very nice. Very nice. You got all kinds of goodies here. Okay.
The new
Got
augments are wild.
Yeah, that's what I was reading. Y'all put me down with all the goodies. I'm glad I kind of waited a second. I mean, really, didn't have much choice considering what's going on right now in life. I mean, like I said, the roller coaster ride. It's about the journey, not the destination.
Been looking forward to this stream all week, man, huh?
Hey, yeah, Bandito, appreciate you, brother. Yeah, we're gonna see what's up. So we got a lot. Okay, Teacher Crest, yeah, elevate your arsenal. I heard there's some new lighting up in the orbiter too. Quality of life changes. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Nice little new interactive menu and update history. That looks kind of smooth. That's nice. All right, let's get to it. Cause it don't have how to play. Okay, access the deep mines.
It's indeed a roller coaster on crack. Appreciate all of you. Glad we're here.
No doubt. Much love for sure. It's great to share in it. I'll tell you what I said. You got everybody doing everything you can imagine on that roller coaster. Screaming, laughing, crying, throwing up, like taking seatbelts off. Like, I don't need no seatbelt. Yeah, people doing some wild stuff. So, okay, access the deep mines by visiting Nightcap in the airlock. His secret hideout in the bowels of Fortuna. The airlock becomes available after completing the new war quest. Okay. All right. Well, let's just go on in and see what we got.
Operator, you have returned.
Okay. Bonus on some platinum. Okay.
Tenno, your codex has been up.
Oh shit. Oh snap. I wanted to see what this outfit was like. It's the new year. Hey baby, it's alright. Yeah. It's kind of odd with my taste. Like, I just tend to dig my outfits without the lights. But I mean, it looks good. Don't get me wrong. But this came together well. We ain't got no glitching up on the neck.
Did they fix the hairline?
Every intimate inch of me. Yeah, baby. Yeah. We about to find out. I don't think they're going to fix the hairline until the old piece update, because that's when they add in the new hairstyles. And essentially, it's not really fixing the hairline. What they're doing is the base hair that we're going to have now. That's the free Oberon.
During the big update.
Right, but this is the fix. Basically, they just give you bald. They make you bald. Like the default hair on the operator and the drifter is like this like stubble type hair that look like you got a rash of hair on your head or something. It's not even a real buzz cut. But what they're doing is they're to get rid of that hairline that you see from the base hair that tends to show through all the different hairstyles. And it's whether it covers it or not is what makes it work. And so what they're doing is they're giving the base hairstyle is bald. So that cures the problem of the hairline issue. Right? It's an easy fix. I can't knock it. They still need to do some passes on some of them hairs, on the hairstyles, you know what I'm saying? Because some of them look like you got scabies in the back, you missing hand shit. So hopefully they'll work that out. Got a bunch of news that y'all can't see if I click in. Anything up on that? Okay. So, oh, my bad. I didn't want to do that. So, yeah, first off, we need to get up on this Nico. I can see the lighting. Oh shit, the lighting. Oh, it's very crisp, very cinematic. Like, oh shit, look at the lighting on that. That's smooth. That's smooth. Okay, Steve. You know, Steve all about that lighting. He all about the lighting. So like, I'll go ahead and check the hairstyle, but I bet you they ain't fixed it. But yeah, this outfit came together pretty well in the cinematic. That was all right. And I want to do the silver accent on the metalwork, but if I do that, then the sleeves turn on the leather cuff. It looks funny with these arms. But go to features, hairstyle. I'm telling you, they ain't fixed it. I bet you. So that's the hairstyle I want. But yeah, they don't have the bald default yet. Once that comes through, all that'll be gone. That'll be right, and I can wear the hairstyle that I prefer on him. This one really frames his face very well, very well. So, but yeah, the lighting changes even changed the way his eyes show too. The colors that I've chosen. So, like I said, folks, when it comes to the old piece update.
I've been playing a lot of Cyberpunk lately, giving Warframe a break.
Right on Cyberpunk.
Around Night City at night to relax after a long day.
Yeah, Night City's where it's at for sure, no doubt. I mean, hell of a cosmos they've woven in lore with Cyberpunk 2077. I just wish that I could handle first-person games in the capacity to be able to enjoy it. I don't know if y'all noticed, like I did a little redecoration of some stuff. I like what I did, you know, as far as changing some stuff over. Makes things a little bit more streamlined and sexy. But let's see, let's hit up the market. The market. So they got a sprawling ephemera, Wukong Quaitan collection, east to the west bundle. Oh yeah, that Lavos deluxe skin. They took after one of the Tenogen skins to come up with this one. It's a Tenogen skin that has some accents that go real well with this. But yeah, that's what's up. That Lavos skin's badass. But yeah, we're gonna prioritize it. Get the stuff when we get the stuff. I mean, right now it's all about
operator. All accounted for.
Nokko. Yeah. Nokko. Time to get high off the supply. That to me is just a funny ass line that Victor be laying out in Nostalgia. They get high off their own supply. Oh my god, it's like it references so much. Okay. Alright, 815 on the plat. You get the new weapon, the headpiece. This is a sprawling. Oh shit! One of the little bastards can bounce around the orbiter. Oh, okay. You know, that's something to definitely get. Okay, we're gonna get the bundle, and we gotta get another one of these little buddies. So we're gonna put one in 1999, and we'll put one up in orbiter. And, you know, everybody need to get one of these here to, you know, to benefit the fundraiser. But yeah, we're gonna have some fun when we get around to sporting the what do you call it thing? Lavos. Oh shit, I didn't do that.
Right you are.
Okay. Hold up. Alright. What we want to do is we'll put this
I'm gonna cash in the money I got from my Pokemon card and buy the Earl Conqueror pack.
Okay, good move. Let me put this down real quick before I forget to put the little dude down. Maybe you might see him bouncing around.
Damn, your operator drip is always on point.
I appreciate Nessa be putting some time in it. Like I said, I'm running with the operator right now because I'll be honest with you, like since the Drifter came out, I ain't fuck with the little dude. I ain't, you know, cause like that's all it was for us old schoolers, you know what I'm saying? Like that's all you knew. And then they brought out an adult and I'm like, yeah, I'm an adult. Let's go with that. And but yeah, so like with the old piece, it's gonna be nothing but
Same.
the operator. Right. It's gonna be nothing but the operator. So isn't it cute? Ain't it cute? Got the booty. Got the little booty. That's hilarious. It's a little thing. We can make it bigger, right? A little bit. We're gonna put it up in here with the other. Like I got this other. Yeah, I got this other little infested scrubber. So the little fun guy gonna go real nice over in here too. Put him over here by my garden. All right, cool. So I know he ain't gonna let me in there. We'll check him out later, but yeah. Plus, I'm gonna put one up in 99. All right, let's see what's up. So yeah, the lighting is dope, and so you like they have to come. Like I said, they gotta come correct with the operator and the drifter and the old piece because they look plastic. They look plastic. We're gonna get this, you know, what I'm saying, this clean cut surrealism on our operator and drifter. That's going to be beautiful. And thank God, well, not God, but thank goodness that Warframe decided.
My headcanon for drifter is he's busy spending some time with Letty in 1999 loop. He spent his whole life without some good honest woman.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's the way to roll with it. That's the way to roll with it. You know it. And I needed to, we need to do, do it like this. This is generally my loadout for leveling up stuff. You know, just, you know, putting a master rank on the new frames, all that stuff. Nokko! You get a new weapon or something? What is it, a secondary weapon? That's probably what it is. Alright, garbage.
The weapon is an arch gun.
Oh, it's an arc gun. Okay. The fuck he doing with an arc gun? Like he all the way in the basement or some shit and he running around with an arc gun. Okay, whatever. Yeah, there. Okay, here it is. Got the big boomstick. Boom shakalaka boom.
Excellent armaments, operator. Please return covered in blood. Safe and sound.
See adapters and shit. Arch one, I mean, we'll just see what it do. Like before I start investing in it, cause that's some funky looking shit. It's not likely I'll be running around with that unless it's like something bombastic and really, really cool. And so it's like no real secondary or none of that. Like, okay. Just throwing some stuff on real quick to kind of, I don't know, go with the theme a little bit or something maybe. I don't know. Put that on. You know, the faux fungus infested type look. This ain't really a build for like, oh yeah, I'm mid-maxing, rocking out. Just something to throw on there real quick. So like, no, I want to be hidden, like it's coming out of his body. Let's see. Got spores on his ass. All right. It's got the optional helmet. Okay. Kind of give you that Urelli kind of look to it a little bit. I mean, I like the optional helmet, but I mean, like, I kind of dig the stock helmet because it brings you more in mind to the fact that he's a mushroom. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that just looks whack. But it actually kind of works. It actually kind of works. I said it's like interesting. Like I like the stock helmet though. You got his little ephemera. Yeah, you can't leave home without it. Got a signed Dana. Can't leave home without it. Now the Sandana might actually accent or complement the headpiece. Well, yeah, see, the Sandana actually kind of complements the headpiece better in the way of its design. Now you know I'm gonna do my boring shit, cause that black fungus, right? That's gonna get you the highest off the supply and give you the most fun with your fungi. And it just makes everything black. These colors don't really separate that much. I'm sure if you go with certain colors it'll be. You see, you don't really. You see, like certain frames, like people like me, they look kind of boring, but I still like it. Got my black, my primary colors, my black, red, and white. You could go with something like this, do something a little different. Or rather, see, like the flesh tone things, kind of decent too. Huh. Right, let's leave it default. Like I said, ain't nothing to like write home about. Like, oh, this is the fashion frame of the century. There's just a little bit of metal work he has. It's a little bit. Not a lot. Get my colors. Put on my Katir. That void kind of thing going on there. Is that going to change my ephemera colors too? Yeah. Oh, cool, cool. Change the little dudes too. That's cool. Change the little dudes. Yeah, that's funny. That's cool. Now, we'll see what his personality was like when he was human. Oh, it's already got the animation on it. Okay. The agile. Like, that seems more like what's up. They give him the agile. A little jumpy. Alright, so got the catalyst. Let's not think about it too much. Give him a little auto install. Just arcane slots are already open. That's cool. Like, I don't know much about what's up with him. I mean, He's got to get out of jail free card type thing with his abilities, from what I understand.
I struggle with melee warframes.
Oh, is he considered a melee warframe? Is that what's up? You say he's considered a melee warframe? I mean, if that's the case, put Arcane Fury on there.
No, I just got my ass kicked in a mission lol.
Oh. Okay.
I have actually get Nokko.
Ah, oh, I feel you. I feel you. Okay, that's unfortunate.
Rose, I struggle with gun frames grinning face with sweat.
Sweat, blood, sweat. I mean, sweaty. All right, well, let's see. Actually, let me see something. See what a little cinematic look like. That's cool. You see, I like that Katir color I choose. That gives you that void green look. Shit. We got Urelli playing in the background, right? All right. Brother. Got Stink Brain. Very stress, poison spores, inflicted viral damage.
Moment.
Yeah.
Nokko Subsume is gonna be the next meta. It might be better than Nourish.
Oh, really? Which one is it that gets subsumed? Is it the 2 or the 3? Roberta Spalding form. Spore Spring. Chaotic ballistic mushrooms.
The 2, Bright Bonnet.
Okay, Bright Bonnet's the release of rejuvenation mushroom. And emits a radial pulse, giving Nokko and his allies energy and applying a buff to ability strength that lasts a short time.
He's fairly heavy, it seems.
Okay. Safety in numbers, safety in mushrooms. Always keep a Stink Brain or Bright Bonnet nearby when things get dangerous. Stink Brain mushrooms to soften up the enemies. Bright Bones increase Nokko's energy and ability strength. This is nice how they kind of let you know what's up with the rotation. You don't need to stay inside the radius of the Bright Bonnet to keep ability strength. I bet you hardly nobody be looking at these tips. He's fragile, but resilient. Reroute when under 5. That's your 3. Stink Brain Bright Bonnet bounced on to. He works in
Stink
sprawling
Brain puts enemies to sleep. I only use the 2 and spam the 4. I subsumed his 3 with Roar.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's kind of nice because, it's like team player, not necessarily support, but buff type character. Roar's a good substitution for that. Okay. We'll see what it's like. Nokko!
My Nokko has like 800% ability strength. Grinning, squinting face.
Hold on, let me see. Where's the little dude at? And whenever you do that, it just resets. There it is. Hello. That's great. I was just noticing something too, that this is not really a white that's on him. it's not really a white. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, see, it's not really white. It's like a fleshy kind of toned skin of some sort on the shrooms. Alright, so we're going to pop over real quick to 99. I'm going to put this up in the back room, and then we'll continue on. So I guess, like, now when you do this quest with Teshin, do you keep your current frame, or do they put you back in time in a different frame? Anybody got any spoilers for that point? I was just kind of curious as to whether or not they're going to shift me out of the frame and into something else.
Keep current frame. You can run Umbra/Arthur.
Really? Can you replay it? Or is it a one-time deal only?
Frame you have equipped into the mission.
No shit. Does it can you replay it? Has anybody ever figured that out yet? Or is it a one-time play type thing, which would be unfortunate, to be honest with you?
It should be replayable, I think.
Okay. Just thinking on it. Alright. Alright, we'll have to see what's up.
I did notice newer missions aren't replayable until after a while. Not
yeah.
replayable, unfortunately.
Oh, what? Really? Ain't that a bitch? Alright. Well, let's go ahead and see now we got FunGi going, right? Oh, I just saw Urelli pop in on his animation, but I moved him. There she is. There she is.
Next update, it may be replayable.
There she is. Yeah. That's what's up. Right. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and enjoy FunGi for a minute. We'll go to what is it? The bowels of Fortuna. We'll see what's up with his thing real quick, and then I'll try to do the teacher quest.
Whispers in the Wall wasn't replayable the first time it was released.
Right. Right. That's so cute. That's awesome. All right, so on to Fortuna after I put out my doodads. Did I miss it looks like I missed Borrow. I thought they should let Borrow stay through Sunday. Like, for him to leave before Sunday night's over is not cool. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people get the opportunity to do whatever on Sunday. Alright, we'll worry about the rest of it.
Operator, the system needs you. Will you begin another mission?
Fortuna. Boy, Fortuna's busy. Fortuna is busy. FunGi. Yeah, like I said, I love to be able to broadcast a little bit longer tonight, especially considering all the cool stuff they got going on. Oh, you see the FunGi running around? Whose FunGi was that? And so...
Hello, Wadidja.
Nah. Good to see you in chat, little Tenno. That's what's up. Oh, I forgot to put in my little welcome Tenno. Welcome viewers in here. All excited about the new content. Alright, so
viewers.
We go to Nightcap.
Nokko, you up for a bit of mischief? Corporate won't leave well enough alone.
Okay, browse wares. Okay, so he's got his own little vendor. Got to work your way up the ladder to get all the goodies. It's different stuff you can get trading in the Fergalite, which I understand is kind of a pain to farm.
Anything you don't need.
Hopefully you and your family are doing good.
Yeah, now I mean all the best to you too. Yeah, it's a wild roller coaster, man. It's intense. It's intense. You got a lot of nice shrubbery, which is good. They needed it. Field guide.
The mistake some muckers make is thinking that they're the only mucker in existence. Roots and fruits know more about each other than they do about themselves. You want to survive down here? You gotta come to know the roots and fruits. I used to keep a field guide, collected all sorts of info. Got destroyed the last time corporate got all spicy down here. You help me build it back up? I can help you.
The ranking system is weird. You have to collect all the mushrooms 3 times to rank up.
Yeah, you know they gotta keep you in the game somehow. It's whether it's worth it or not is the point. Like, you know, is the candle worth the flame? And so you gotta do these bounties. I hear it's like not much. I mean, like you don't get much more doing the regular version versus the
Right then, got a whole list of chores.
Not 3 times. Each one requires different amount.
Sound good?
Now
Oh,
we can
shit.
have pet plants. Eyes.
Visitor?
pet plants.
Nokko? Oh,
I don't know, not
get
yet
the
at
lights.
least. Go up to Fortuna,
yeah.
checking out the crib.
Be a whisper network. Wall's got ears, you know. If something happens in the deep mines, I'm the first to know.
Got the funguses. Okay.
Imagine Venus flytrap prime skull.
Yeah, that would be cool. Although you got to figure out how are they going to transport around with you? Are they going to attach to your Warframe or something? I was like, is he actually physically shorter? But that other Warframe was floating, so I don't know. See, locate the drone.
How's the shrimp frame treating ya?
I just first time messing with it. I don't even know yet.
Bring that thing to the ground. We'll make it ours.
I mean, you know, we about to see how high we can get off the supply. I swear, man, and pick this shit keeps funny to me.
Roots and fruits are all over that thing. Lots to learn. Lots to learn.
Allow the drone to reboot.
Should have known those muckers wouldn't let us go without a fight. Keep 'em off the
TBH, I enjoy the missions. It's just simply a small little addition for more farming to hold us over until the new update.
Right on, right on. And I mean, you know, it's something new, something a little different. Can you land down here? Okay. You got a second ability up. So you fighting plant life too? Or is it just corpus? Shank. I kind of like him. I mean, you know, he's funny.
I'm impressed, mate.
What the hell's that?
Drone barely has a scratch on it. This is going to be mighty useful.
Got one shroom,
So
y'all.
many people giving it hate though. I
Why?
don't understand it. We aren't getting a huge update before the big one.
Well, you know, they gotta hate on something. It's always gonna be haters. Locate the Ziggy patch. Ziggy patch.
What is the problem? I don't care what the problem is. Fix it now.
Well, at least the little dude moves a little fast.
They hate us 'cause they ain't us.
Yeah, right. I wish you could pop out of that form. Was they hurt?
Be careful around sensitive electronics for the next while.
Oh, okay, so I can pop out the form. Okay. I was just getting the wrong way. Now, there's stuff to collect around. Like, I heard one of y'all talking about how it's mushrooms to collect. Is that like what you gotta go around collecting? Does this work down here too? The Orcan Eye? I wonder if that will help you find secret shit.
Got a hunch that a few syzygy are about to fruit nearby.
Speaking of huge updates, I had a road accident on 18 Wadidja grimacing face.
Oh
FunGi ready
no.
for you.
A road
Energy
accident.
before the mercs do.
I'm glad you're still here to talk about it.
Another cluster of syzygy blooming. You know what to do. One less bloom for them. More about to bloom. Don't let
Were
the
you
taxi
driving,
bloom first.
walking,
One
motorcycle? I mean, what was the situation like for you?
Another cluster of syzygy blooming. You know what to do. Foraged, safe and sound. More FunGi ready for you. Get that energy before the mercs do. One down. More about to bloom. Don't let the taxman pluck them first. Foraged, safe and sound. More FunGi ready for you. Get that energy before the mercs do.
Keep the FunGi.
One less bloom for them.
FunGi.
More about to bloom. Don't let the taxman pluck them first. One less bloom for them. Didn't let a single drop of syzygy get taken. I see why the
Syzygy.
fruits and roots like you so much.
Syzygy. Yeah, I can see how they kind of
Corporate's trying to
flipped.
muscle in with some
You
stronger
used a few
advice.
tile sets.
Yeah,
I mean,
just a huge wound on my arm, and knee joint pain whenever I move it. Yeah,
Oh,
I was
shit.
driving my motorcycle, and
Oh.
sanding tires are the...
See why they're not making quota.
damn. That's rough. Like I said, I'm glad you're still here to talk about it. That's what, I mean, live and learn. I mean, hopefully it hasn't deterred you from riding. Sometimes people get shaken by certain acts, you know, especially with a motorcycle. Because a lot of these things, I mean,
Wiki finally decided to show their
kind of be a control freak with it, like in a way, because it's always your fault. I remember this motorcyclist told me that I was like, "What's the best advice you could tell me?" And he like, "Yeah, mad miles." Like,
Corpus rank and
anyway, he
file
was like, "You just got to look at it like it's always your fault, because
to take better care of
you know, you're the one that chose to be on the motorcycle." You know what I'm saying? So,
guts. Counted their bullorales before they hatched.
you know, and most people aren't going to see you, you know, so you can't really do that whole, well,
See if you can make
you
the
know,
next job less
it's not
damaged.
my fault type thing. Like, it was an interesting frame of mind to have. I'm not saying it's necessarily right for everybody, but
Think you can put an end to all that?
I took it on. I took it on myself. Like, it ain't, they don't see me. Yeah, a hair's line of some shit go wrong. You sailing across the highway.
Yes, taking some topside critters hostage. Free those vermic and see that they get out safe.
Oh, ooh, cool critters. Hey, Dougie. There, Dougie. We got escort. Only keep the animals' health bar.
Yeah, I know. Now I fear sandy roads more than ever. Doesn't mean it's gonna stop me from driving.
Right. I mean, but you know, it's a lesson learned that you can also that you're still here to talk about and share with others. You know, hopefully help them not experience his ass
couldn't
sleep.
have had a better protector than you. Not a scratch on him.
I mean, it's simple enough.
Look at you cute little mucker. You're welcome down in the deep mines anytime, you are.
You let them do what? Tenno? I will find you. Mark my words.
Is that the exit? He's kind of quick. I mean, unless they bumped up the parkour speed, he's fairly quick. Okay. What was that? That was mushroom. So you gotta go back through all this just to re-up on a mission. They should have something down there for you to replay the mission with. Jim Bain left the squad. Jim Bain. Okay. Just
They might add something like that. It is still new.
right. This looks a little different. Maybe it's because of the lighting.
That there thing? I could hardly believe it. Nokko. What brings you into the airlock? You gonna be my gardener today? Not all invasive weeds. Oh, that.
Prince.
Yeah, that's the prince. Or will be if we can manage to grow it. Needs fergalite. That's rare in the deep mines these days, I tell you. I ain't been able to find any of that since, well, I don't remember. Some say the prince makes you dream funny.
Oh, you're gonna love this part.
Okay. Feed the... Okay. Alright. Some kind of little underground helmet. Oh, hold on a second.
Should have known it was too good to be true. Taxman incoming.
Just started a party real quick so everybody don't have to
That
hear me
was
talking.
Very fast.
Yeah, that was. I feel like they did something with the transference too. That seems a little different.
Keep feeding the mushroom. Make it grow. It might show you something in return eyes.
Okay. Alright. I feel like the transference is a little different. Y'all take note of that?
Knock it down. Birds and fruits have control. Make sure nothing happens to our new buzzer. The name should tell you everything you need to know. Reeking Puffball. Guts. Taxman incoming. Keep that buzzer safe.
Okay, we got all our abilities up.
Is a bit different. I keep slinging down instead of up for whatever reason lately.
Oh, really? Nah, I mean, like, they changed something about it. I'm being for real. Like, to me, it feels better to me, in my opinion.
those are...
They probably didn't. I'm finding the bugs as usual, lol.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that may be system related, unfortunately. Well, the orc and I worked to get the mushrooms. I was walking up to it like, what's that? It was about to fuck me up. I'll show you what it is. I like the music.
That's all of it. Good work, mate. That buzzer can do a lot of good now that it's under our control. Meg swarming like invasive pests. Time to show him whose garden this is.
Oh, I thought he said a base of piss.
Swatting.
He said, show him whose base is this? Not a base of piss? His abilities get off real nice. Like, I mean, you can be in movement and trigger his abilities. Look at that. That's badass. Everybody can get high off the supply.
One half gone, one half to go.
Yeah, very fluid animations as well as function.
Yeah, yeah. But I think this is part of the code setting us up for the wall run, because you know we're gonna get the wall run in the old piece too. And I swear, if you look at that gameplay, like it might be something that he's using in that arena fighting the thing, and it might not be a full-time thing, or it might be their way of testing it out. But I swear it looked like Excalibur Prime was using a Parazon to traverse in the in that arena, like a grappling hook, which to me I think that they should do with the Parazon, and change out Valkyr's grappling hook for something that's more functional and, you know, optimal.
Neff's got a Solaris locked up down here for heavy debt. Let's pop him free before their tinker winds up on a shelf.
Might be certain specific spots, which makes sense if they're slowly adding it into the game.
Yeah, I mean, because, you know, Wolf, he likes to test stuff out to see what's up before they sometimes commit with certain things.
Proper jailbreak that was. Mark the weed I need you to pull. Fruits and roots don't like him, and neither do I. We got a arachnoid, pretending to be part of the circle, but it's nothing but nuts and bolts.
Arachnoid.
Stop that fucker. Cause a ruckus. See if he can get him to scuttle out.
Yeah, he's cool. I'm glad you can come out of that 3 whenever you want. I was a little nervous about that for a second. Like, what you gonna let me do?
Here he comes. Get stomping. Absolutely vicious.
Yeah, he got some buffs going on with him.
Knew I could count on you. Reckon Nev can't say the same for his former Toby.
Tenno, you used to protect the Orican 7. Now you fight for this festering scum?
Loving the sound effects for the abilities. Very
Yeah.
easy on the ears, lol.
He's cool. He's fun. He's a fun guy. I mean, to me, that's how it feels. He feels fun. And then, of course, we got all the bonuses of Warframe to trick him out however you want, right? Damn, I gotta get on this. That's right. All right. So we coming back to that. Now we're going to check out this teacher quest. You know I gotta go with my man.
People complaining he isn't metamaterial, forgetting he is literally a fun guy.
Yeah, but you know that meta material is it's to quote you Victor again, it's like getting high off your own supply, sucking your own genitals. Let me tell you, playing with yourself. Look, there's so many ways to trick out the warframes in this game. It's not funny. It's what you make of it, and it's what your gameplay is of it, and does that marry well with your strategy, skills, and tactics? I mean, like, whatever, meta schmeta. But yeah, he's cool. He's cool. Teacher quest. Yes. We had fun with the fun guy. Oops, wrong one. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we gotta go with my other potential author for show. For the show. Yay! Most of the time I don't like the agile animations, but I like this one. That's cool. That's
If I
cool.
may say, operator, your chosen Warframe suits you. Ha.
Arthur! Come hither. Like I said, this is my other potential author. My other potential author. Now it's interesting. I wonder what point in time you're actually in. This, like the point in time you're in with this quest is before the old piece, right? I would think. Does that sound about right? The teacher quest taking place in a time before the old piece?
The teacher quest.
Right, it's taking place in a time before the old piece, am I correct? Does that sound about right?
It is now literally the second mission ever.
Interesting. But yeah, I mean, could you follow my question
Right
about
after
it?
Vor's prize.
Right, cool. But as far as time-wise, within the Warframe universe, is this taking place in the past? Which, if I'm not mistaken, it is. But is it taking place in the past before the old piece? Or is it during the time of the old piece? I mean, were any of you able to discern that particular point? Yay, nay? Maybe.
No, it's during the now.
But it depends on who's now. Like, depending on where you are within your singularity as a player. I mean, matter of fact, Steve said you're going to be finding him when he's really... Teshin's really old. A lot of these Aura can live for a long time, right? You know, he's a special Dax warrior, so either way, like, he has a lot of longevity. Like, from what I understood, the teacher quest is taking place in a distant past. The reason why I was asking is because it has a lot to do with what outfit I would choose for my operator. Like, if it's before, like, this is going to be what I'm going to rock, you know what I'm saying, for the old piece when it comes out. And I got this just in case, like I'm saying, I gotta go with something like this, depending on what it's look like. All right. But seeing this in the future, to me, to have a version of this, you know, as you know, it's kind of cool to rock this. But like, to me, in my opinion, if I understand things correctly, this is taking place before the old piece. We'll go with this outfit.
This is before you awaken and get operator. Teacher is simply a tutorial mission, right after you get the first Warframe.
Okay, so you're still thinking you're a Warframe. You're still kind of locked in the second dream, thinking that you're a Warframe. You don't even know you're a human being yet. That is transferred to another human being who's mutated. Okay. All right. That'll work. That'll work. So it really don't matter what outfit you got on. You're going to be running around as the Warframe. Hey, my doggy. Big doggy. Cool, bro. Yeah, it's interesting how, like I said, it's hard to shake that the operators are kids, like they're children. Like you can stretch your head a little bit, be like, oh, okay, he's maybe 14 or 15, but between the size of this operator and the adult size of the drifter and the Warframes, like, that's one hell of a growth spurt if you 16, 17 or some shit like that. Like, it's always put a quandary in my head about this shit, but whatever. Like I said, I like to keep the terminology. You transfer to a Warframe and you transfer from a Warframe. There's no in and out. Not with no kid. I'm sorry. I can't use that terminology. All right.
Who knows what the Void has done to the kids? Void is one hell of a drug, lol.
Yeah, of course. Like, see, that's the twist. Like, in a lot of ways, mentally and physically, they're super old. Super old. Like, they're old as shit. But they crazy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And so their minds have had a lot of time to heal and had a lot of time to be, I guess, disassociated from what their experiences were. And like I said, we're going to find out a lot about it. Like I said, I'm telling you, you'll be seeing them living up the first dream, an element of the first dream, because the second dream, they didn't even know they were human. They never knew they were Tenno. And now we're going to an old peacetime where they're actually using transference of the Warframe, going to and from it. So but yet, I'm telling you, there's too many cues in what we saw to tell you that they hide. They not in their right frame of mind. And Adis he know. All the sentients know the truth. And but I'm telling you, it's the first, probably the first iteration of the Veil technology. They might have had something out before that, but they're like, okay, we gonna disassociate you from the experience of the Zariman. Y'all done fucked up Margulis, she blind. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get you under wraps so we can focus your shit. And thus the focus schools, right? And my opinion is Margulis found the proto armor. There's some inscriptions in there left by Hayden Tenno. Helped them focus the Tenno ways, right? And we're seeing this time when they actually still understood themselves to be who they were, but the first dream puts them in a state of mind that disassociates them from the experience of the 10-0 and takes their mind away from what they actually did during the first war. I mean, you know, the old war where they were fighting against the sentients. Because, like I said, how about, well, I didn't really realize we could ever be a war. It's like,
quest. No, it's during the now. This is before you awaken and get operator. Teacher is simply a tutorial mission, right after you get the first Warframe.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, I
Who knows
understand,
what
but
the Void
depending
has
on
done to the kids. Void is one hell of a drug, lol.
yeah, but depends on where you are in the game as to what that now is. This now is a good ways away from where you are once
everything, lol.
you come out as a drifter.
Why it do that?
I don't know. All right, let me go ahead and switch my camera off for just a minute to see what's up with this quest without my grill piece in the way. Teacher quest, main quest. Universe begins. This is cool.
Has called for their eradication from the deep mines below Fortuna, so he can build his palace of prosperity.
Oh, hold up for a second. Did Nora's things flip over yet? Oh, they're still doing it.
YouTube's on shrooms, I guess, lol.
Right? The fungi. Getting high off your supply. Alright. Opportunist. But my operator thought he was Arthur. Oh, that's cool. That was just a cinematic. That's cool. Let me see something.
Tenno. With 4 gone, Corpus forces have begun to scavenge his camps. Intel suggests they have detected a signal emanating from some reactivated Oregon-era technology.
Oops. I didn't mean to cut her off. Huh. Okay. Alright. Teacher relic. Earth. The relic. Ooh, enemies 3 through 6. Oh man. You can spit on them and take them out. 2. I could probably parkour into him and take him out.
Careful.
Oh no.
There are Corpus heat signatures ahead. Move toward
This
the
is
source of the
not
signal.
before. This is not when he
I
thought
will
he
try
was
and
the
patch you
Warframe.
into
This
their
is
comms.
after. Investigate the signal. Or is this gonna wait a minute, we'll see what's up. Maybe I go back in time in a dreamscape or something. I don't know.
For's demise is our golden opportunity. For this, bring me the Oregon mod segment that our dearest benefactor Nefonyo so deeply desires. Now, enough of this idleness. Go!
The technology is a mod segment. That must stay out of Corpus hands at all costs. Tenno, recover it immediately. Neither Grineer or Corpus have the authorization to activate an Orokin-era distress beacon. So who did? Be wary.
Maybe let's check and see if it might be some monocord or something. Take my set.
Am I to believe that you are the Tenno who cut down the mighty Four? Even these covetous merchants avoided triggering the segment's anti-tampering routine.
That voice.
The Tenno I remember could find their enemy's weakness faster than the Kubradon finds a jugular. What happened to you?
What are you doing here?
I need to see for myself. Have the Tenno risen? Or is this another Lotus trick?
FunGi. I think it's something more than meets the eye with the whole Lotus. And, you know, I mean, because Lotus is at Margulis / Nata.
Slip me on like a body bag, why don't you?
Now see, that don't even sound right coming with the operator. That don't even sound right, bro. Why don't we just pop on, you know, just transfer from you. Let you do that. Defeat the Corpus. Where are they?
Dax. This Tenno is not your foe.
We shall see.
Tenno.
That's a cod piece.
Do you even remember the old war? Well, you wouldn't anyway. She made sure all the Tenno forgot. A mercy, I suppose. Finally. You have rested too long. Get up. Now. I have disabled your Warframe's abilities. Orokin tricks won't help you now. Pick up that weapon. Your life depends on you proving to me that you
That's
are
a fugly
Tenno
weapon.
and not some imposter. Now, try and cut me down.
Where?
We are beyond her reach. You are alone. Promising.
Damn. What's up with that, bruh?
Are you another mimic? You do remember.
He is, how is he grabbing him like that?
We have much to review, and
Okay.
little time to do so. Come with me. Your weapons bear no mods. Your orbiter, no mod segment. Can the Lotus not provide even the simplest?
Yeah, they gave Teshin that default stance where they just collapse forward.
Your first lesson
They
is
become
simple.
exhausted.
Destroy these targets. Can you not see? They are outfitted with advanced corpus shields.
Yup.
Vulnerable only to electric elemental attacks. Your body remembers the stances, but your mind has forgotten your studies. Use my arsenal and upgrade your weapon.
Drag the storm, bring your mod into the front. Okay. Load your polarity symbols in the upper right corner. Okay. 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 Exit the arsenal and return to Teshin.
Now, try again. Mods were the hidden power behind the Orkin's military, capable of turning simple weapons into implements of mass destruction.
Better than Viagra.
The miracle of Endo. They can be endlessly rearranged and tailored to cut through the defenses of any foe. Next lesson. See how your weapon fares against these targets. These shields are only weak to magnetic elemental damage. Remember your alchemy. When electricity combines with cold, you create a magnetic field. Apply your mods accordingly. See? So simple. Even a child could do it. Now, test your work.
Dust them off.
I think I see it's a burst weapon, but to me, I like the action on this better than the burst one.
Next, we will... Right on schedule. Show these corpus all you have learned.
Didn't think I would find you. Huh. You underestimate my tenacity and desire.
You cranit.
Yeah, it's got a real nice action for a burst weapon. I typically don't like burst weapons.
They're down.
More will come soon. Bolster your Warframe.
Vitality. Does it consider me have it? Or do I need to equip the vitality line? I don't want to mess up my bills. That's not right. Okay. Well, that's 100.
Just remember to fix it when you're done with the mission.
Right. Thanks for the tip. Pro tip. Defeat the corpus.
Down you go.
They should give you a little counter as to how many you got killed. Go on.
We'll take care of these mercenaries.
Are you?
Take the mod segment. It is too valuable to fall into Corpus hands.
And where's the mod segment?
The segment and go. I am not done yet.
Is that it?
Much better. That was the scouts. But the cavalry gather. Collect your weapons and take whatever mods you need. We have little time.
Get to extraction. Is that a mod segment?
What am I doing? I got an X to go to. Got caught up. Mod segment.
Oh my, Tenno. I've gone and captured your comrade. So, let's make a deal. You bring me the mod segment, I release the Dax.
Teshin gave you that mod segment. Maybe he can be trusted.
No.
Install it at once. You will need maximum power for your next mission.
Camera broke.
No, I just decided to turn it off so my face wasn't in the select 2 Stormbringer duplicates to dissolve. See, dissolve 2. What? Select 2 Stormbringer duplicates to dissolve. Okay. Oh, am I putting them up there? Oh, okay. This is like, it looks different than what we normally use. We do 2 selected for. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay.
My NFL team won tonight against Atlanta.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. These are unequipped Stormbringer mods. It's interesting. Why would I want to do that?
Were you a NFL fan?
Oh, I enjoy football. I mean, I definitely do. And I wouldn't know if go so far as say I'm a fan per se. Wait a minute. Okay. Dissolve 2 Stormbringer mods. Fusion pack, Indo, increase rank, okay. Select a mod to upgrade via fusion. Okay. Something I need to level up. No, but it's part of some of these complaints I need to put out. Alright, maybe we'll get back to that. Select a mod to upgrade via fusion. Oh, we're looking at step of this here. There's a lot to go through. Where is the... Just select any mod. You can only arrange it by rank. I don't know which house. Whatever. Now what? Select mod to upgrade via fusion. Where did it go? Everything's ranked up. Looks like I'm just gonna have to choose something. Oops. Not that. Yeah, I don't have anything in to level up for him. I don't know, y'all. Select the mod. I need a mod that isn't already upgraded. Like everything I have is upgraded. Like if you're a new player, this pans out. You ain't got shit. Okay. Mods to be resolved. Alright. Yeah, I just did what you asked. I did everything you asked. Select a mod to upgrade. Is that what I didn't do? I'm gonna scroll somewhere where he's not doing what he needs to do. Is there anything close to what can be uploaded? Or is she gonna lose everything against me? 10% slingshot, that's 15. I don't know. The deliberation has hurt my brain. Why is it that, like, I can't get my hands on anything useful as far as Alright, we'll just go with first and immediate. Yes. Select the mod to upgrade the fusion. Okay. Yeah, it seemed like they gave you a wall-mounted version, Audrey. Audrey 2.
Good. When you are ready, find Teshin.
Okay. Teshin, old chap. We're out there. Final test. Guess that's where we're supposed to go. Well, I feel like I'm too punch drunk to know.
Teshin is deep within this ship. Cut through the corpus and find him.
Sweet fortune. What are the odds? Another bird flies into my hands. Oh, Nefanya will pay dearly for the two of you. Corpus, take the Tenno. Dead or alive, it matters little.
Got that Kubro Hurras power, y'all. I forgot to see if they had some secrets. I don't think so. You know, sometimes you get these sonicoids in the mission.
You found him. First, eliminate the wardens.
That's your lot.
Overkill.
Here we go.
Get Teshin out of that cell.
Oh, I forgot that I had this radio blind build on because of the mod slot. I put it on, so whatever. It's all good. I could role play with it.
She sent you to rescue me?
Not quite, Teshin. The Tenno is on a capture mission.
Very well. If you think they are ready.
Whole codpiece Teshin, long lost band member of Cameo.
Did you show them this, Lotus?
Right. You baggy pants on.
Yes, you are the Tenno I remember. Okay, Lotus. Let's talk.
Of course. It was good for you. Wow. That's cool.
One more order of business, Tenno. Scuttle this vessel.
Got him.
The reactor is protected by 2 control systems. You need to breach both systems to expose the reactor core.
Corpus! Stop that Tenno!
This is it. Take out the reactor. It is done. Now find extraction.
No. My ship. By the tenants, how is this possible?
Treasurer, may I make a suggestion? Put out a distress call. When you do, let them all know. The Tenno are back.
Uh-huh. Here are your weapons to control.
Lotus, what you had the Tenno do to the Orokin, it was necessary. I concede that now. Will you tell them the truth of the matter?
In time,
Uh-huh.
there are difficult conversations ahead.
Uh-huh.
They will need a mentor.
You trust me to do this?
If you trust me to be their Lotus.
It is not my choice.
Mm-hmm.
It is theirs.
Mm-hmm.
Tenno, you have learned much in a short period, but your work has barely started. I have word from Venus. The people of Fortuna suffer under a corrupt, despotic preacher named Nef Anyo. They require a champion capable of fighting Corpus. Use the Venus Junction to bypass faction blockades. when you get to Fortuna, find a gentleman who goes by the moniker The Business. He is trustworthy. Your Lotus has graciously offered me residence in the relay. Come see me when you wish to learn more.
Lotus running everything.
On this cold and lonely eve, spare a thought for tractor jockeys, rail agents, and lone
Yeah, that's pretty smooth. I see. To me, if DE's smart, they'll expand this teacher quest in a way where, like, you know, if you want to learn something else about this or that or the other, you could, you know, participate more with it. But I mean, you'd have to be, I don't know. It's kind of like if you're really ignorant about how to play these types of games, this will help you. But, you know, I mean, at least it's showing you the basics straight out. But, you know, if you go to here, you go to Universe, and if you go over to Mods,
I thought you'd want to know.
Well, no. Where is it? Training. Here we go. Right. Training. Go to Upgrade Mods. They break a lot of stuff down to you right here that, like, almost more than what that quest was giving you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's nice to hear this backstory about, you know, Teshin coming around to the point, Lotus involving him. You're like, it ain't up to me, it's up to you. You know, we hearing, like I said, a lot of, to me, set up for my theory of what I'm saying, what I'm thinking, because, yo, Margulis was an Organ. Margulis was gangster. Margulis was Ballas's, you know, saying main squeeze. What do I think about what in particular? I mean, I thought it was enjoyable. I mean, I personally think it'd be nice if it was like a little bit more expansive. It's a fugly ass weapon. Fugly.
If I may say, Operator, your chosen Warframe suits you. Ha ha.
Comes upgraded. That's nice. That's nice. But ew. Where'd this thing come from? Could be so fugly. Sokatron. Let's see the rifle.
The lore aspects, you see how Teshin was like. Will you tell then of the old war? Probably not, she wouldn't tell you what she did.
Yeah, I know. That's what I've been trying to say. She gonna tell you shit. Cause I mean, it's gonna give up the ghost. Because, like I said, everything is not. The Oregon get to tell you and they get to write the story for you as far as what you decide, what you believe, what you don't believe, what you come to know, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? He who, the victor, writes the story. What's up, Omar? Welcome. Good to see you in chat, dear fellow 10 on clan member. They get to write the story as far as, you know, what's going to be said and who's going to know it and how they're going to know it. And, you know, though a lot of, and I'm not saying that everything's a lie, but it's a matter of how is it the truth, right? You know, yeah, the Lotus love you in what way? And love you how? For what?
It's been a fat minute.
Yes, yeah, I was checking you out in some of the comments on the videos, appreciate it. And so, like I said, Margulis, you know, what was it exactly that she went against the Orokin in regard to the children? We don't know exactly what that is, right? I mean, they blinded Margulis, but they blinded Margulis in a way like, we want you to live, right? Because, you know, they could have made her splat on the wall, right? They give us that little teaser in the second, you know, the old piece, that Margulis is blind. She has already been blinded. Not that she will be blinded, she's already blinded. So you gotta sit back and go, oh, they already blinded her. What's she gonna sit back and be like, oh, that's okay. Oh, you poor little damaged child, you blinded me. No, he's like, you crazy fucker. Like, no, I'm gonna put your ass, I'm gonna remove you from your pain and your trauma, because whatever we've been doing ain't gonna help you. And y'all fucked up. You know, Void, you know, it's a hell of a drug, right? And so put him in the first dream. That, you know, Teshin was around back then. He knew what was up, right? Everybody knew what was up but them, because they had, I'm telling you, some aspect of the Void tech. That's the reason why in the second dream, when we go to mess with it, I mean, not the second dream, but the old piece, Lotus has got you hooked up to her to put you in this state of mind to remember the first dream the way it happened. Lloyd, how about these corrupted memories and shit like that is poison? Like, not because they're not real, they're real, but they're tainted, they're polluted with the point of the first dream. And Lloyd is in league with the Lotus. He on the side of, they're on the side of the, you know, the so-called indifference. Lotus is like, I want to give them to you. You know what I'm saying? I want to give them to you. You know, Lloyd, he was, you know, forever lost without Albert. Lloyd got tempted by the Void, right? Yeah. Now it depends on what's going on with you as to what aspect of yourself you might have after, you know, beyond it. But the Operator is the chosen hero, chosen champion for the Void, the so-called indifference, and the Drifter is the champion for Albert. You know, the Lotus, like Lloyd in the thing is like, oh, you know, like, yo, be careful, da da da. Lotus turned away, like, I ain't worried about that little bastard like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're here for a purpose. My purpose, whatever Margulis / Natah / the Void, like, that's all rolled up in Lotus. She tainted by the Void. She half of whatever Margulis was or really wasn't. And she also two-part Natah. Like, how's that all supposed to be coming together like some divine mother figure? No. Your mother figure is letting you know what she wants you to know of her. That's what you're getting. Is it the truth? Sure, there may be truth in it, but you know, do not fool yourself as to what may or may not really be going on. That's my opinion. And you know, but then you got a lot of people out there, they got their own idea what this is going to be and what that's going to be, and it's going to break their heart, and Lotus this, Lotus that, Lotus these nuts. The point is that I'm open to it, whatever they decide to go with. And I mean, they'll probably allow us some aspect of role play as to what will be the ultimate fate of this, that, or the other, because just because Margulis was gangster, just because Natah was, you know, what she was to her people, she was a spy, right? Just because the so-called indifference is understood to be what you think it might be, what it ultimately would be, it'd be up to you. That's the reason why they give you these choices to, you know, what do you want of your Lotus? Do you want her to be of Margulis, right? And, you know, Margulis, or do you want her to be of this radiant Lotus, you know, this Nabarus Lotus? Oh, this, you know what I'm saying? That's dope, right? This Orokin-like look to it. You got the Natah. Is your Lotus Natah, you know, or is it the classic Lotus? You know what I'm saying? Is that who you want? You know, that one that carried you to the chair as the child to wake you from the second dream, right? And have you really remember shit. Yeah, I like this. I like to look at this shit. This is badass. is badass. Or she's some kind of alter whatever, becomes something completely different from it all. So that's where I went with that. But I mean, let me tell you, man, and you got the Eidolon Lotus too. The Eidolon Lotus is creepy as fuck. So they have a lot of different versions of Lotus that you could be, or you could have rather, that represents your, the Lotus to you. So I think they will allow us to write the story of it. But let me tell you, Margulis, she was an Orokin, and you gotta remember in the 1999 stuff, the Drifters sitting there hollering about like, yo, before they killed Margulis, we was all cool with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Kids was parading themselves to be, in that shit, to have the what is it called? The starts with a C. Where the Orokin basically take over their body and have a second life of the super extended lives that they have. I want to say not communion, convergence. I forgot the name of it. But bottom line is, everybody was on par with the Orokin with whatever they're doing. You know what I'm saying? And I'll grant you, there was some dissension. There were some factions that were like, nah, I want money. I'm going to be corpus. I want the, there were, but a lot of that came to be after the Orokin Empire sort of fell, and then the Sisters took power. They were already trying to do that beforehand. We see them as this rebel faction on Old Peace. Corpus was already doing their thing. There were certain things evolving within the Orokin Empire which led to what we see. And but yeah, Margulis was an Orokin. So was the Operator. Everybody was all right with what was going on. So you sitting there going like, well, how is it that just because they killed this one female, and yeah, okay, she act like a mother figure to them, they just gonna slaughter everybody? Margulis put a failsafe in the first dream because they blinded that. That had her go, okay, I'm gonna put your asses in the first dream so that we don't run across this issue. And like I said, she had already, in my opinion, came across the proto armor, discovering the precise nature of this recent uncovered armored prototype has proven elusive. Initial attempts at dating point. Like I said, she came across some inscriptions, I believe, from Hadelton and this something. Scroll, some shit. And like it wasn't until the children came out of the void on the Zariman. It was named the Zariman at first. It's even in the records. They find these children touched by this void shit. And they're like, oh, maybe they can use some of these Tenno ways, right? Maybe, and so she was probably trying to teach them, and I think it was Rel or whatever. She probably caught Rel in the back room trying to get a little piece of tail or something. I don't know, masturbate. I don't take a shit. I don't know what Rel was doing. Somebody, she caught him doing something, and he blinded her ass. Like, bitch, back the fuck up. Get all your shit all up, and it's like that. But and so she was like, look here, I can't, y'all too wild. Y'all still too crazy from the Zariman shit. You too unpredictable, uncontrollable. You're uncontrollable. Not that they're not in control. They weren't being controlled. Margulis puts together the veil. You know what I'm saying? Let me make you a little
laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
Right? Let me make you a little high. You know what I'm saying? So that, all that past trauma, you ain't got to worry about it. What fully was happening with the first dream, it probably varied a little bit to some degree with some of them. But, bottom line is, it could be tweaked, right? They were able to fight in the old war against the dissensions. But then when the old peace was brokered, they're like, we need to tweak it. Let's have them not really think, not carry the emotions that we seeded in them to look at dissensions as the enemy. It's hard to believe we would have enemies. Ada's like, is it really? Okay. Tenno, Ten no. And that's around the time, probably around that time or a little after, they gave the designation of Zariman the 10-0. Because the children were using the Tenno ways to focus their abilities. And, you know, the Orokin being what they do, y'all ain't shit, so we're going to treat you like shit in some way, shape, or form. You 10-nothings, you 10-0s. Hey, here we go, Zariman 10-0. Oh, yeah, the little bastards. All right. And so, like I said, Margulis was like, oh, you blinded me? Okay, well, why don't y'all try this for a second? It may help you. They put that shit on. They was in the first dream. They ain't waking the fuck back up. They don't even probably didn't even know that they ever entered the first dream. That's how gangster that shit was, right? And then, like I said, she put a fail-safe in that shit. If something happened to me, you try to hurt me again, and the fail-safe probably wasn't what you may have think the foresight of it was. It's just that if anything happens to me, you're going to stop that thing, even if it's yourself. You'll kill yourself if you hurt me, or try to even. And so nothing went down with Margulis anymore, right? You know, shit goes down with the old piece. Despite being in the first dream, they still can't stop their impulses, their base instincts to kill. You know what I'm saying? You got the rebel factions of Earth already making, you know what I'm saying, Tower War Zone again, which is technically breaking the peace already. And then the Tenno, you know what I'm saying, Adis like, I'm gonna take the mask off. Fuck this. I ain't playing the game no more, bruh. Like, the world is a stage, but fuck y'all. Like, I'm done with this. You 10-0 motherfuckers. Like, you know, killed my brethren. I told you he wasn't trying to hurt you like that. Like, what? Like, you were cool with it, but you felt like you weren't in control. And so your base instinct that you went through as a child and all that trauma come out, and you just gotta kill it. Nah, you're demons, you're devils, you're killers. Like, nah, fuck you. Y'all already done fucked up the planet too. You went against the peace because you can't control your own people. You know what I'm saying? You got rebel factions going against the peace that you settled. Like, nah, all this is shit fucked up. And so they did, but see, like, the operator, how about, oh, Adis was a Tenno like me. No, Adis wasn't no Tenno like you. That's what they made you think. And then when it came time for you to have to fight their asses again, you was like, fuck no. I'm not going to fight against them. And then they put you in the second dream to win the war, definitively. But then when you win the war, y'all looked at as gods and shit. Motherfuckers like, yo, you know, the point of what they were is the 10-0, the children, like, that was like almost like past history. So much time to pass. And people starting to look at the Warframes like, oh, y'all the shit. Yo, the Executive 7's like, nah. They ain't shit. No. We need to get rid of these bastards. Look, they did what they need to do. We need to figure some way to get rid of them. And, you know, Margulis was like, no, for whatever. And I think it probably had to do with her situation with Ballas. Ballas was said he had been orchestrating for some time to dip. You know what I'm saying? He was working with, what? It won't change my display. Yo, what's up with that? He had been working with them for some time, you know, working on his own plans to get out of the Orokin Empire, which is a little strange, but nevertheless, he wanted out. And I'm sure he wanted to take his lady love, Margulis, with him. And so, the fact that, so, you know, you got to say to yourself, what was it that they were planning to do to the children that Margulis was against? And I'm telling you, they wanted to take them all out. And Margulis, siding with Ballas, was like, no, they can't take away one of my love's greatest weapons, one of the weapons that I helped refine for him to hone and to harness for him. And Ballas was, I think Ballas sacrificed Margulis in one way, sense or another. It's like, you gonna give your life for this? For me? Alright, I'm gonna try to find a way to bring you back. Thus Nata. You know, coming into play with that. Like, why, I mean, you know, why would, you know, that's the reason why she merges with Margulis's memories, to know the tech that helped control the children. Also, too, to take on the guise of what was most foreign to them and to Ballas. You know what I'm saying? It's all a love story in one sense or another, too. And so, yeah. I mean, Lotus, and bear in mind, when they killed Margulis, when the Orokin killed him, that protocol kicked in with the Warframes. And so the protocol was, take out whatever takes me out. And so they took out the Orokin. All of them. Damn near. But then when they're finished, protocol's ended. They're soldiers. There's no orders. There's no more orders. They go to sleep. And tell the Lotus, go wake the fuck up. I got a use for you again. Hello. I'm your mommy. I like that line in Blade Runner. Let me tell you about my mother. I got one mama, you know. So yeah, Lotus is what she is, but she's the commander general. She the one directing them. She the one giving them purpose, you know. And then, like I said, Albert was like, oh shit, I gotta have my own champion. I have to have my own champion. If I don't have my own champion against this shit, ain't no way. You know, he go back in time, change the strands of Ra, you know, is able to alter the events of the Terramin 10-0 in such a way that there's only one survivor. And he pockets its ass in the fucking void for eons within itself to become fucking badass powerful. I think the Drifter's more powerful than the Operator, actually, but you just don't know it. I mean, you don't see the fucking Operator go around changing time, regardless of what he can remember or not remember. You know. But you never know. We'll see how it pans out. Why won't my display change? I mean, it changed, but I don't know why it decided to change. See, it's got the proto armor on it. That's weird. Sometimes going in and out of this, like, it's selecting the loadout, coming back in, is a way to clear the memory and get it back online. So yeah, I mean, you know, it's going to be one hell of a battle, showdown, and 9 out of 10, you know, DE likes to have you make some serious decisions. A lot of people theorize that you're going to come down to why is the Exalted Blade sticking out like an erection that you can't control? Like, it's not supposed to look like that. Every so often it does that, and I can't stand when it does that. Like, it throws off what I'm trying to do with them, right? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so yeah, I mean, DE said they got another 10 years worth of stuff. We're about to go to the Tau system, and trust me, when we get there, them suns ain't gonna be blue. I mean, they're gonna look blue at first for the old piece, because you're gonna be seeing through the eyes of the Operator, and the Operator seeing shit polluted. He's seeing shit distorted, not the way it truly is in all ways. And yeah, like I said, it's hard for, I mean, that's just my head canon with it. You know, I mean, hearing what Teshin was saying, how he was expressing the doubt about Lotus, and like, look here, I ain't gonna tell them to follow you. I'm gonna let them figure it out. Let it be on their own. I ain't coming between that like that. And Because Lotus not necessarily the mommy you think that she is. But I mean, I think ultimately they'll probably have a way for us to choose that for ourselves as to what what Lotus will be for us, as in our singularity of the gaming experience, the way we can change her cosmetics. You know, so got it hooked up with some kombucha on the table. But yeah, no, this is pretty cool. Check out the new Warframe, the teacher quest. You know, share in the excitement, enjoy with everybody, and yeah, I'm gonna do what I can. If all things should be willing, I'll be back next Sunday for another broadcast. I'd love to be on longer, but like I said, that roller coaster is not slowing down right now. But it was good to have this nice straightaway with you all and enjoy the sights and scenery, talk about the experience of it. Hopefully my proto armor display will lose its erection, and you know, we'll just have them posed in there with the glaive. It'd be lovely if they said when they're gonna bring Hayden Tenno, that number 4 ability is an exalted glaive. Abilities 1, 2, and 3 are combinations of these predecessors to the Tenno ways. Done deal. Solidifies, you know, Hayden Tenno truly within the Warframe universe. You get a true purpose to the name Tenno versus that slur horse shit. 10 no's, 10 zeros, 10 nothings, 10 O's. Like, no. Tenno, T-E-N-N-O. When you hear Lotus call him Tenno, she calls him T-E-N-N-O. She don't put no hyphen between the N and the O the way Adis does. Ain't no 10 zeros the way the Orkin want to put them, right? Ain't no 10 nothings. So trust me, a lot of folks miss some of the little subtleties, but the DE, they clever. And I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, just headcanon, throwing it out, brain teasing. To me, it's nothing going to take away from the reality of the experience, and that's going to be a joy. So on that note, definitely thank you all for viewing and coming through. It's mad awesome. Appreciate it. And I will be back next Sunday. We'll see what's up on the schedule. I was going to do this Nibiru's thing all 4 weeks, but like, I mean, for me doing it prior years, like it's not much to really get out of it.
Enjoyed listening in on your take with this update. Old piece to come next.
Yes, sir.
To think about.
Yeah, it's very intricate. I mean, it's just very. I mean, like there's so many little cues that something ain't right. I mean, one of the big ones that a lot of people sleep on. Like I said, I haven't heard anybody really talk about these things to this detail at all. Like people gravitate off the hype. They're able to sound cool and mysterious. Well, what is up with Albert and Trotty? What is the Orkin going to do? What is it? It's like shit. Let's pay attention to some shit. Like, did you see the monitor when that alert went off and it was calling the operator to battle? How you saw on the screen some shit that looked like a goddamn mugshot. The scar that you see over the eye of the operator, right? There's an eye patch. The person on the screen, that's the operator. Looked like a criminal. They looked all hood. I mean, their facial expressions, everything about that person on the screen wasn't what you see running around with their nice little outfit on. And oh, Adis, how could we ever think that we like they like tuning out the slurs that are being spoken about them? Like, oh, it didn't happen. You know. Feeding Adis the little flour, and Adis let out some little blue shit, and the operator gets high off the supply, which I think was like aiding also too, not just the sentience, but it was something that was helping modify or like boost the aspects probably, or sedative aspects of the first dream. Because the operator turns around after that blue shit come sparkling out and shit, and looked up at the sky like, ah, yes, I'm high. It's a kite now. Rocket Man! Yeah, like he was high, bro. Like, and so, like, it was cool. It was cool in a lot of ways. How I mean, DE doesn't skip a beat with what they bring to the table, right? You know, we are nothing but memories. Who we think we are in your life of it, it's nothing but memories. You know what I'm saying? They take from Blade Runner and the replicant shits, right? And they're like, oh, you know, it's memories. You gift them memories to make them think something about them being human, or to give them a cushion or foundation for emotion. You know what I'm saying? Big O, fucking awesome anime. Loved it. Storyline was beautiful. You know, Roger Smith in the City of Amnesia, and you know,
the person on the screen is the command officer of the Dax mercenary that's still fighting the war.
Huh? You mean when that alert flashed in the gameplay thing? Man, that was the operator. It was called. They were calling the operator to battle. That's the reason why that was flashing up there. You think that the person on the screen was the commander? It didn't look like her. Is that what you think? I mean, you might be right. I don't know. I didn't think she had. Did she have an eye patch too? I had to take a look at it again, but like.
That's the enemy.
But the clothes had nothing to do. The clothes didn't look nothing like what. The clothes didn't look nothing like that. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Where is that trailer at? Cause like, nah, it looked too much like the operator. The character was young, eye patch, right over the same eye that looked all scarred up on the operator. And I mean, they weren't going to fight the commander chick. They were going to fight her factions. Like, why would they just do that? I mean, like, where's my playlist for this shit?
The lady was talking to you and the teller about the war is still going on and...
Hey man, I'm trying to follow you here with this. I'll go ahead and take a look at it again if I can't find this within the next minute or so. But that's the first I'm hearing somebody reference the fact that the person on the screen could have been the commander. You know, the people, you know, of the rebel faction that they're fighting. To me, that's just strange that they would just play her screen up there like that. Because, I mean, it'd be different if there was like a one-on-one battle. Okay, she's gonna go against, you know, the Warframes are gonna fight against that one individual. All right, I'm on it now. I'm going forward almost to the scene. All right, here we go. That don't look like the commander. Look, that don't look like the commander. Look at the outfit. That looked like that. I'm telling you, and it, like look, like here's another scene of it. Like you probably can't see it too well, but when you see shit, my camera moving. When you see the operator side posed like this, and you see this person, they look like the same person. And now, like, okay, I'll scroll forward to when. Let's see. Because, you know, the commander chick do be talking to you. Okay, those are the Dax. You do see her face for a minute when she be jibber jabbering at you.
we are going to kill her maybe because she is the leader of the Rego Dax warrior.
I can see where you're coming from, thinking that that means she got an eye patch on too. I see what you mean. I see what you mean, but I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. It could be the commander that they're putting on the screen like that, and it could be the operator. To me, in my opinion, because okay, the commander had an eye patch on the right eye. All right, the operator has a scar on the left eye. Hold on. You may have helped me debunk my theory, man. I might not be right. Let me see about this on the mugshot. Still don't mean they're not in the first dream. Still don't mean they're not in the first dream. But it would let us know that that's not a mugshot on the screen, and it is a you know, just an alert call telling them like, oh no, you gotta
Forward Roger operator.
Here we go. Here we go. The commander got an eye patch on the right eye. This bitch got a patch on the left eye. Excuse me. Pardon me. I ain't trying to, you know, got a lot of, you know, it's a lot of cool bitches out there. Look, I don't know if you can see it, but when you go back to this footage, it's some terrible lighting. You probably can't see this as well as you need to, but I'm telling you, the person on the screen got a patch on the left eye. Peep it again, Quentin. She got a patch on the left eye, not the right eye. Like the singer, Left Eye, from one of the music groups. She got the patch on the left eye. The operator got some scars on the left eye, around the left eye. Now, here's the thing. She could have had prosthetics put in. Some shit. Or part of the first dream is making her think that she got a fucking left eye. Like, no, for real. Like, you don't, I mean, there's no telling where they're going to go with this, but let me.
Left eye.
Right, yeah, I know, right on, right. It was, you know, no doubt. All peace on that. But, like I said, but thank you, Quentin. I like the challenge. I could have been wrong, and I was, you know, it's not about right and wrong, really. It's just about trying to have a sound theory, you know what I'm saying? To kind of introspect about all this as to what it could be and what's happening. But yes, this is, go to this scene in the trailer where the alert flashes and the screen changes. I wish you could see this clearly. Oh, is this getting better? But like I said, that's the left eye. And that is the operator. And the operator ain't even paying attention to the screen. Like, wait a minute. Is that me looking jacked the fuck up? Like, look like a criminal? Like, who is that? Telling you. Yeah, in that first string, shotty. So yeah, Quentin, I appreciate the challenge, bro. I appreciate that. That was a good catch. You know what I'm saying? You could have been on to something. Had me thinking like, oh, maybe. I think he's gonna look better with it. I should have switched him up on this. So yeah. So had me thinking that, like,
it's just my Hawaiian domain expansion instead, and it just seems kinda HMMM, you know.
Right, but I mean, you know, the thing is that we need to pay attention to what side that eye patch on. The commander ain't left eye, bruh. Lefty the one sitting there delusional about shit. So now I would almost want to say is like you see the operator in the future, you know, being held by Lloyd, and you know, Lotus jacked up in it, and she don't have an eye patch on. So my speculations, they gave us some prosthetics. She got a new eye. Somewhere along the way, she got another motherfucking eye. You know, so, but in that image, left eye didn't have an eye at some point in time. Why, for what reason, where, when, we don't know. But she acting like that shit didn't exist. Same way she act like that she didn't hear the slurs. Same way she didn't recognize how Ada said 10 no. Not 10-0, 10 no. 10 no. And you know what I'm saying? The two twin suns in the Tau system, Warframe, it gives you a touch of realism. They ain't blue. They not blue. Look it up. Look it up. If we could go to that star system and look at that sun with our naked eyes, you know, through an atmosphere, you needed some type of atmosphere to see light. Trust me, you ain't gonna see shit unless you got some kind of an atmosphere. All right, there's gonna be nothing but darkness out there. But if you can see the colors of those twin suns in Tau, they are like our suns. So, like I said, it's something to be experienced. We're gonna see what's up.
Asterisk tap on the shoulder. Asterisk hey Wally.
No, Wally, no. But yeah, I like to call it the so-called indifference because there's a lot of stuff that it does that is not indifferent. You know, but I think it's growing, it's evolving, it's coming to know as it did when it first encountered all of what we are as human beings through Albert. And
what is that ephemera Wadidja?
That's the spore ephemera. I think you get it through a nightwave thing or something like that, where it's an infested spore. And I'll be honest with you, I think they changed it. Like, I don't think it was looking like that at first. It's not supposed to be coming through his body like that. It's supposed to be down at his feet. Like something ain't right with it. It's not supposed to do that. Let me see if I take it off and put it back on, will it fix it?
I see.
Yeah, it's it ain't right. It's coming out of here. It's supposed to be down at his feet, sporing up and out. So yes, is the S. Elemental P. Yes, that's not right. It's not supposed to do that. It's not supposed to be coming out of his chest and all over his head. It's supposed to be doing all that down here. So it's jacked up. It's jacked up.
Lol. Mushrooms growing on the body. Where have I seen that before? What to help get BBL mushrooms?
Shrooms, BBL. BBLs. So yeah, almost had me thinking I could have been in error. That criminal on the screen wasn't reformed as the operator. There was a tenno like me.
What drifter suit is that? Oh yeah, encourage the cowardly dog. Yust grows mushrooms on his body, I remember.
What
does BBL means?
You get this from the Nightwave 2, the emissary suit. They need to make this available for the operator. I mean for the drifter. But yeah, it's basically like an infested type suit. But thing is, what I did on the headpiece here, I used these pieces to give it like an infested look on the face to kind of give you, bring the suit up. Hey, Gemma! Gemma, good to see you.
Can mean a lot of things, lol.
Right, exactly. That's why I was laughing too, Benito. I was like, BBL.
Nightwave? Never seen that.
I have no idea. Now
Gemma beaming face with smiling eyes.
these pieces here are, you got to get them from different aspects. That I don't think you can get these things from Nightwave. Like some of it's like this is a Tenogen. The thing over the eye is a Tenogen. This is a Tenogen on the earpiece. Yeah, all three of these are Tenogen pieces. Okay, but I thought it looked better than the hood. And if you put them all together like that with the suit, right? And this was my way of kind of doing like a Halloween outfit. I wasn't sure if I was going to go with this for the
that looks fire.
The last stream or not. I appreciate it. Just something simple. You know me, I don't really go for a lot of flash and pizzazz, but it worked well for the Halloween type thing, and I figured that it would look good too with the fungi, you know,
the
Coco.
Operator looks jacked with that suit.
Yeah. Well, you got, you know, that the Unaru pose is what's up too. That gives him a nice prominent stance. But yeah, like I said, I've overstayed myself here a little bit, and I do need to get to it. You know, like I said, it's quite a bit, but I thoroughly enjoyed the conversations and, you know, the challenge to the theories. But like I said, I put a little time and effort and thought to it, you know. I love how Bandito coined it for me, like, yo, you gotta like that. I love that head canon. I'm like, head canon? Oh, yeah, okay, the way I put my mind to the myth and the lore. But no, I'm glad you came through. It was good to see you, Gemma. And, you know, you can scroll back, enjoy some of the conversation. Some of it, I'm sure you probably heard before, but, you know, we got to enjoy the new Warframe Nokko. I almost called him Coco, Nokko. And got this. Yeah, man. And got to check out the quest. I think it should be longer. I feel like if they're smart, they can add to it. You go in, replay it whenever you want, enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? You want to continue the point of it.
Nokko loudly crying face.
Nokko the loco. Nokko the loco. Nokko Coco no loco. And rock out. But yeah.
Imagine if we meet young Teshan.
He was younger then, technically, in some ways. Not as young as they gave the impression of. Like, for some odd reason, they were giving us the impression that we're going to go back in time. Like, but yeah, it's awkward. Like, what's interesting is that they wove it in right. Like, if you never played the game, you wouldn't think something's off. But like when I first started playing Bane back in the day, and like you meet Teshin, it's almost like he's been around for a while. The way he was, yeah, he had been around for a while, but he's really recently kind of come into the fold of everything. And like I said, it's cool. Like I said, the way they wrote it in, it works. The way they wrote it in, it works. But Teshin's been around for a while. So yeah, we got the fun guy.
We're gonna see Teshin's great grandfather eyes. Sarcasm.
I don't know, but Teshin was badass. So yes, so like I said, I'm mad appreciate everybody coming through and sharing in on and all, and you know, wanted to take this time to, you know, sharing it with you. We had this really good content come out, and you know, give my piece on it. Like I said, it's a fun guy. It really was enjoyable. I feel like they've also too updated the parkour a little bit, but they definitely made it so that, you know, Nokko can just go right in and out of his abilities regardless of what he's doing, and it flows very well. And you know, it's what you put into it. It's what you make of it, as far as whether it's going to happen, the build is going to be strong or successful, or that you can get it to a point where you want to consider it meta.
Streams.
I don't think that they gave an exact release date, but it's going to be this year. That aspect is still on the table. and I believe they're trying to work hard to get to it. You know, I have a feeling that they will. They don't need they you know, like, to keep their promises and keep their commitment, even if they have to, like, you know, modify this or that or the other, or release certain assets for it later. They need to stay on track with, you know, what they've built the hype from TennoCon. And, you know, so yeah, we'll see what's up. But once again, thank you all for viewing. Take care and enjoy. See you next Sunday.
Thank you for streaming. Take care, y'all. Waving hand. Have a good night. Thank you viewing. Toodles waving hand, medium light skin tone.